break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all.
Hello.
Made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Hello.
Cause I found my way.
Hello.
Cause I found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of.
Hey guys, welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope you all had an amazing rest of your week last week and hopefully a good start to your week this week. I am exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. So for people that didn't know, I was in California for the weekend. We went up to Monterey and spent the weekend there with Chase and with Chase's family. Obviously, I live with Chase, so he's always here. But so I went there and met up with all of his family and we had a great time. It was a lot of socializing. So as an introvert, oh my God, I am so burnt out. Hey Raiders, welcome on in. Welcome Ashbourne. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that raid. How are you today? How was your stream? Monterey is so cool. It is. It was my first time being there. So apparently Chase's family used to go there quite a bit. And so they wanted to kind of go back and just kind of revisit it. But it was my first time going. And oh my God, that place is amazing. So that was a lot of fun. We saw tons of, are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready? I saw my harbor seals. For OG people of the channel, I went on a rant about 2 years ago about how our zoo got rid of their harbor seals, and I was heartbroken, and it became a legendary clip that wouldn't stop getting played in other people's channels for whatever reason. But I saw harbor seals again, and not in a zoo, so I am very, very happy. And thank you, Wolf Queen. I appreciate it. You got a second job, even though you don't need another job. It's walking a neighbor's dog. He is too cute. That's a fantastic second job. What kind of dog is it? And of course we went to the Aquarium Nevers. Of course we did. That place is so freaking cool. Always good. I'm glad to hear that Ashbourne blah, 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 did some Jackbox. Nice. Which games did you end up playing? So I still think, this is like the murder mystery trivia game. I think that one's still by far my favorite out of all of them because I love trivia, but that's cool. It was so amazing, and it was like nice and overcast for like basically the whole time we were there, but we would get like a little bit of sun in the afternoon, so it was like this nice combination of like it keeping it nice and cool and cozy, but then also getting a little bit of sunshine. Trivia murder party, yes, let's go. And some Quiplash classics, absolute classics. And hi Dirk, it's so good to see you. And Pink Wolf, how are you doing? I'm trying to think if I had any really fun stories. So we ended up not getting direct flights to Monterey just because I was trying to save money. So we were on a plane yesterday for the majority of the day. So I am just exhausted. Pei, it's so good to see you. Good afternoon to you as well. He's a silver Labrador. Oh, it's 7 months old. Oh my God, that's adorable. And Ghoulboo, welcome on in. It's nice to have you. How are you? Dan, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? And Full, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the 7 heckin' months. How are you, my friendo? Let's see. We went and walked around the beach, so that was real fun. I need to actually share the video I got because we saw a lot of sea otters, and it was the first time I have been able to see sea otters in the wild, so that was really awesome. So it was a dream come true because I love otters and sea lions and seals. Like, it was so freaking cool. But it was just pretty cozy. We just kind of spent the weekend chilling out in Monterey, got some really delicious seafood. I spent way too much money on otter apparel. I will have to do a apparel haul show because I got a lot. Not a lot, but enough. It's a lot of otters. It's a lot of otters. What is happening? Is this a hype train? Guys, is that a hype train? Well, you know what that means. Did it actually start playing? Yeah, it is going. It's just a little bit on the quiet side. Hang on, let's bring up that volume. Bring up that volume. You know what it is. It's dance party time. Dance a freaking party. And Pei, thank you so much.
I'm so stuffed with fluff. I'm dummy thick. And the clap of my ass cheeks alerted the bees.
Oh, that makes me so happy. What did I miss? Let me see. Pei, thank you so much for the 9 heckin' months. That's a Twitch baby. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Pink Wolf, thank you so much for the 22 months at tier 2 as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And Pink Wolf, thank you for that 420 biddies as well. Deb, thank you so much for the 2 heckin' months. Thank you guys so much. Asana, it's so good to see you. How are you today? Bido, welcome on in. Asana, how are you? I had a freaking amazing weekend. And I am so tired. We got so much walking around and exercise and talking with people. Like, I need a vacation from my vacation, as I was saying on the Discord, but look at that. Monday, I was gonna say morning, but it's actually afternoon for me. It feels like morning though, because I'm so tired. You have some lower back pain, you have that all day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bino. I hope you get feeling better. Hopefully that goes away soon. And Melody, welcome on in. How are you? Mango, it's so good to see you. How's it going today? And 2 more days of community service and you'll be done with that school task. Let's go. That's awesome. Almost there. And Pink Wolf, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. Wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4? No, we're only at 4. I have to do counting. I'm not saying what for, but I have to count manually. Shh. No one do anything, please. Oh, but yeah, I'm out of it. So if I say some really weird nonsense today, just assume it's because my brain is half asleep. You're exhausted. Younger you was jealous of busy people. Now you envy your boring life you used to live. That's a freaking mood right there. You're doing fine. You were so sleepy yesterday from the gaming spree with people. Ooh, gaming spree sounds fun though. We do love our nonsense. Fuck you, Pink Wolf. I mean, sorry. Thank you, Pink Wolf. That's so sweet of you. It's bean time. It's bean time. Please be a good flavor. Oh, whoops, I got 2. Hang on. Go back to chill music though. All right, so we have either wet dog or banana. Sammy, welcome on in. You missed my story. I saw harbor seals again. Sammy, I saw the harbor seals. Okay, anyways. Here he goes. That's probably wet dog. Yeah, that's wet dog, all right. Quick, everyone, go lick a wet dog. Lick a wet dog and tell me if it tastes like this. Go. I saw the new Conjuring movie Friday and made some spaghetti. How was the new Conjuring movie? I'm curious if I should go see it or not. Or wait until it's like on a streaming service for free. I will eventually watch it no matter what, but... And Irma, welcome on in. I am doing all right. Very tired today, but I am very, very good. How are you? When you were younger, wet dog was a very common flavor. Yum, yum, yum. You got green apple? Nice.
It's the final brain cell.
I ate dog food once on a dare. That didn't taste good. Hey, Dark, it's good to see you. How are you today? Congratulations on your brain cell. Use it wisely. It's actually a piece of crap, but... So it was okay. Much better than Conjuring 3. Oh, that's actually really good to hear, because that one was kind of meh. Missed the mark for me, so I'm glad to hear it's at least better than that, but... You're well. I'm glad to hear that, Dark. I am doing all right. A little bit on the tired side because we just got home from California. So I spent all day yesterday traveling after a nice long weekend of lots of physical activity. So we went hiking, we went to the beach, just walked around in general constantly. So like I got so much exercise, it's kind of ridiculous. But this past weekend, your brother and sister-in-law adopted 2 cats that couldn't find a home because they're a bonded pair. And one picked up a virus from the Humane Society. No, poor little kitties. I hope they can get the medical attention they need, and hopefully that goes away. Sounds like what an amazing weekend. It was really fantastic. Surprising this community managed to scrap together 1 full brain cell to give away. Shh, it's actually fake. AI made it. Shh. Shh. Let's see. Oh, and I also forgot to say thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Did I go to the sock shop? So we actually walked past it and didn't go into it because we'd already been to like 500 other stores that had socks. So we were kind of socked out. So I did not buy any socks, fun fact. But I got a lot of stuff. Nope, I'm not playing any Jackbox games. We're doing Phasmo today. Oh no! The spaghetti! How am I even alive right now? Oh, actually, you know, that's a great question. We haven't seen what percentage of zombie am I. Come on, be 100% again. Oh, it's not working? Wait, what? Hello? My bot's dead. Hang on, I might need to go and do a little check on Streamlabs. Make sure that it didn't lose permission. Sometimes you have to log back in occasionally. The bot is the zombie today. Okay, now hopefully it should work. Let me see. Nope. I knew it 100%. That's like, yeah, what the crap, Streamlabs? Are you good? Why is it not working? What's wrong with my bot? Chat bot. Hello? It's time to wakey. I'm back from vacay. Oh, wakey. Oh yeah, it randomly deactivated itself again. All right, cool. So that's the second time it's randomly turned itself off for no apparent reason. Hey, it's back, 29%. Liar! Absolute liar. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Guys, thank you so much for that hype train. I really appreciate it. But there we go. Oh, look at you, Melody. You got 100%. Well done. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why the Streamlabs bot randomly turns itself off all the time. You feel like it? Well done. And Solar, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I really appreciate it. And Lee, welcome on in. 1%. Dying. Let's see, did I miss anybody else coming in? I hope I didn't. If I did, feel free to say hi again. We're gonna go ahead and hop on into Phasmo because I mentioned it in passing in my post on the Discord. Today might be a short stream just because I am exhausted, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go for the full 3 hours, but we'll for sure get the weekly challenge done. I'm hoping it's not a super hard one, but we'll see what it is because I have no idea. 3% off. Gosh darn it, Mango. You need to get your numbers up. Rookie numbers, right? That's all right. I believe in you. I believe in you. And Asla, thank you so much for the 6 heckin' months and tier 2 as well. Thank you so much. You're so very sweet. And Asla, thank you for the 15 biddies as well. I am doing fantastic. How are you? All right, let's go play some Phaz. Let's go do this. Did you guys see that they have a merch store now where if you want to spend $40 on a cheap-ass t-shirt, have fun, they're charging $80 for a hoodie? I'm never buying merchandise from these people. What a freaking ripoff. But anyways, we got Phasmo merch now. Like, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That might be fun. And then I went and looked at their prices and went, oh, hell nah. It's not worth it. I'm not paying $40 for a cheap t-shirt that has a little graphic on it. Like, no, thank you. There was a mug that was like the tier 2 Sanity medication, the outside of it, for like $20, and I'm like, that is not bad. I can handle a $20 mug, but $40 cheap t-shirt? Nope, not doing it. Maple Lodge? What if I said no to that nonsense, Melody? Like, what if I just pretend I didn't see it, and then I go, oh no, I didn't see it, and then I refund your points? Like, what would you do? Who do they think they are? Disney, right? It's actually insane. And this Gratis is so good to see you. How are you today? You like the Mr. Wiggle shirt, but not at that price, right? Like, they're not bad in any way, except for the price, where I'm just like, I don't have money for that. $80 for a hoodie? Ooh-hoo, I'm not even Twitch partner. I don't make that kind of shit. Like, okay. Well, what am I doing? Challenge mode. Sanity Survival. Sanity is a scarce resource with no pills and no lights. Oh, so this one is a little bit on the harder side, but it is a Nightmare Ghost, so that is their way of saying that it's 2 evidence, not all 3, so you do need to be careful with that, but at least it's not 0 sanity, no evidence. But I think they do start you off with like 100% sanity or something like that, but you just don't have sanity pill restoration enabled. I guess I can 75. The starting sanity is 75%. I can just look at it instead of guessing. I keep forgetting. So yeah, starting sanity is actually 75%. Sanity pill restoration is 0. Then 2 evidence. So that's all fine. We got 2-second grace period. Activity's low though, so that kind of sucks. Do have 2 cursed possessions. Not bad at all. All right, we had to do this on Ridgeview. Was that right? I think it was Ridgeview. Yes, let's go. To be fair, you probably forgot you chose it. You're probably not wrong. It works. Merch is cool, but holy shit, it's so expensive, right? Like, I can't do that nonsense. Okay, let's make sure audio is coming through. Yep, looks all good. Good. We got Rose Moore. All right. So we do have only 75% sanity. So if you want to keep your sanity up longer, you could walk around with a candle in your hand to help reduce your sanity drain. So I might go ahead and do that to until we at least figure out where the ghost is. But then also bring in EMF and maybe a thermometer. So the breaker, I believe, is broken, so we won't be able to turn that on. But we are in warm weather, so hopefully it'll be pretty easy to find a cold spot. And we do have Voodoo Doll and, was it tarot cards? So we could use those if we really wanted to. But the problem is Voodoo Doll will definitely, hey, look, a bone, will definitely drain our sanity every time we pull it. Through this mug. Guys, I found a ghost. That was the easiest game in my life. All right. So it's probably here in the living room. Let's freaking go. But yeah, so every time you pull a pin on the Voodoo Doll, it's going to drain 5% sanity, unless you pull the heart pin, which will immediately trigger a hunt and drain 10% sanity. So we don't have any sanity pill restoration. I probably only want to use that once I'm ready to get hunted. And since I already know where the ghost is, I'm probably not going to touch those just yet. Tarot cards could potentially give you sanity back, though, so those ones could be fun. Could also give you a hangman. There's no guarantees there. And hi, Shard, it's so good to see you. Let's see. NDVD, welcome on in. How's it going today? Okay, any sign of ghost orbs? Hello? Okay, I'm not seeing any Orbeez. Let's go ahead and put down dots, because that will also act as a light source, so that's pretty nice. Put that down. Ghost did blow out my light, or my candle, so I'm gonna go ahead and relight that. If it blows it out 3 times, it triggers a HUD. It could very well be an Onryo. Just dropping by to say hi. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Shard. We love you. We miss you. I hope work is going well. To you, you're just like, do you know how much other shit you can get? EMF 5? That totally sounded like EMF 5 for a brief second, but it did the levitation, so the EMF signal doesn't keep going for 20 seconds, but I think that sounded like EMF 5. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, what was I reading, though? Oh, shit, you can get for the amount you're selling that merch for. It's insane, right? Like, I don't know what they're thinking. I'm thinking they're getting greedy, and that, well, to be honest, there are probably a lot of fanatics who are going to be willing to pay that kind of price, but oh my god, I'm not one of them. It's going something. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like you're missing so much stuff. That's unfortunate, Jard. I'm sorry to hear that. And hi, Dav Kitten. Welcome on in. Ed, it's good to see you. How are you today? Okay. I really think I heard EMF 5. Oh. Oh. Fascinating. So yeah, something else happened that was definitely an EMF 5 spike. Whee! Look at all these spikes. The 7 spike, though, is very fascinating. What is that? Are you twins or something? All right, let me go see if we have fingerprint, spirit box. Can do a double check for orbs. Still no sign of orbs. Okay, can I keep an eye out for dots and whatnot? Because we should have 2 evidence, so if it is an EMF 5 ghost, Goryo could definitely be a possibility. When do companies forget that their players are mostly just regular people who don't have that kind of money to just spend on stuff like that, right? I don't even know. Like, If all I'm getting is a t-shirt with a little logo on it, the most I'm willing to pay is $20, and I stand at that cap. That is it. I will never spend $40 on one shirt. I can't do it. I just can't. I ain't rich. Get better quality merch for cheaper and support a small business if you just purchase Phas merch off of Etsy, right? I am a little bit worried that they might start, like, trademarking their stuff so people can't make their own merch. How much are they selling the shirts for? So they're, like, basic t-shirts are $40, and then you can get a hoodie for $80. So, you know, if you don't feel like eating for the month, woohoo! I'm ready to wear that voodoo doll shirt. Oh, yeah. All right, Ghost, can you confirm that you're EMF 5? Can you do an interaction? Better be the softest cotton you've ever felt, right? Just normal EMF 3 here. Where's my... Oh. Look at that EMF 5 right there. Yes, you are an EMF 5 ghost. Cool. So it wasn't completely crazy. All right, so we're definitely looking at one of these ghosts here. Let's go ahead and try for Spirit Box. Where are you? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Even Disney is saying, brah, that's expensive. Wait, are you serious that Disney hoodies are like 50 or 60? So the Phasmo devs are like, we're more lit than Disney. Let's make this 10 times more, not 10 times, but like, let's make it more expensive than a Disney hoodie. Oh my. Woo! Might actually buy a $40 on a t-shirt if it's an exclusive one at a concert or something, but only if it's exclusive. That's fair. I still don't think I would ever drop $40 on one t-shirt. Just cause like, I don't make a lot of money. I don't know if you know this, but Twitch streamers actually don't make a lot of money. I don't know if you knew this. You know. Most of my money goes to Twitch. Hi, Twitch. I appreciate the platform. You guys are pretty rad, but like, can I have more of my subs? I'm just saying. Okay, no. At least they don't really. Well, no, they do kind of take a cut of. They take a cut of everything, but thought I was a billionaire. Yeah, you can tell by the cheap-ass one-bedroom apartment that I live in and the cramped space and the fact that I'm always complaining about not having enough space. Yeah, that definitely gave it away, right? All right, I'm gonna take out some salt for a wraith test. Do I want to do anything else? Just have all my evidence gear in there. Now let's just go see if we can get our last piece of evidence. We don't have, we don't have any incense. That's right. I knew that. Notebooks are too expensive for a notebook. Everything's so expensive. Okay, well, it's not a wraith. It's Step to the Salt. There we go. So far, no sign of freezing temps. I definitely don't think it's a shade because it's throwing things, I believe, while it's in the same room as us. Though you do need to be careful because there's a chance it could be technically like standing in the foyer while I'm in the living room, and it could interact with something over here and make me think it's in the same room as me. So I won't fully be like, no, it definitely can't be a shade, but it seems unlikely because it's been pretty active in here. So far, no sign of freezing temps. Hi, Kratos! It's so good to see you! Just Daddy Bezos, can I has more, please? But hey, if we could ever get... It's not Oni. If you can ever get me to Twitch partner, I will get more of those sub monies. Because then I get 50-50 split instead of 70-30. So that'd be great. Partner push, like, low-key, shh about it, but low-key, yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop saying low-key now because I always think of Loki. So I'm definitely in hunting range now, unless it is in fact a shade and it's a super late hunter. But we're starting at 75% sanity, and we've been hit by 2 ghost events now, and I've been standing in the dark. So we are for sure below 50% at this point. Low-key, gotta stop saying low-key, right? Low-key is fun to think about, though, but also very distracting. So, you know, there's that. I gotta focus on the ghosts here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring in... what's actually gonna help me here? I might as well grab a sound recorder, see if maybe we can get a lot of whispering for a miling. Sure, why not? I still haven't been able to check for ultraviolet yet, though, because it hasn't really touched anything for me to be able to check for it, because it needs to either knock on a window, turn on a light switch. It did step on the salt pile, but then it did not walk away from the said salt pile, which means it... oh, they're there. Okay, so no ultraviolet then. So we could probably rule out Obake. Because if you do not hear the ghost walking away from the salt pile, that means it went into its dormant phase, which means you won't see ultraviolet footsteps. So you gotta listen out for those footsteps actually walking away before ruling out the potential of getting ultraviolet. Okay. So my guess is that my sanity's not quite low enough for this to be a shade. I think we only had 1 crucifix, right? So that's kind of terrifying. I'm kind of gonna stand in the room here with it. Something's happening. Speak to me. Okay, well that's not speaking, and I hate that, but thanks for trying anyways. Nice throw, bro. Wah! Now I die. Goodbye, cruel world. No, we're fine. Sounds like it's time to start pulling those tarot cards. True. I'm here the whole time, totally not finishing an episode of an anime. No, of course not, Kratos. Of course not. Might spend $40 to $50 on a very special edition book. Not a shirt that you can probably get a circuit and make yourself, right? It's so true. Tom Hiddleston, don't blame me, right? Like, he's pretty nice to look at, you know? It's pretty nice. You just looked at the store, independent of the prices, barely innovative, looks even desirable to you. The one thing you really liked was the Hangman holographic. But why would you want a generic Cruci t-shirt of all things? It's kind of fair. Like I said, I am interested in that, the mug with the sanity medication description on it. That one's kind of fun. Selection day in Norway. Nice. Everyone in Norway, go vote. I don't know if that's how you do it in Norway, but, you know, assuming you have to go out and vote, like, here in America. Well, America's a little different now because we do more mail-ins, but whatever. It's besides the point. It was normal speed, I believe. So it did not sound like a Raiju, because a Raiju would have been getting faster around my electronics. I don't think it's an Obake, because Obake would have to have ultraviolet. Unfortunately, Jin has no test whatsoever because the breaker's broken, so that actually really sucks. And I still haven't gotten a second piece of evidence, so that's also annoying. All I know is that we will not be getting ultraviolet or ghost writing because the ghost through the book, which means it will not be happening this round. So we can probably rule out miling, and also, yeah, it was normal volume, so that doesn't really help me out. But Goryo could be a definite possibility if we're having a hard time getting a second piece of evidence, because the Goryo's second piece of evidence has to be dots, but the dots will only show up on a video camera when you're outside of the ghost room. Nice object thrown. So the ghost is still here, though. You want the posters and the pill cup so bad? I don't remember seeing the posters. I'll have to go and look again, because I did a quick little browse of what was available on their Amazon store specifically. I don't know if it depends on where you buy it from, because there were like 2 different links to the stores, and I only clicked on the one that was for Amazon, apparently. And I don't remember seeing posters on it, but I could have just missed it because my mouth was doing this at the prices, so I could have easily missed the posters. But posters aren't available in the US right now for some reason. Interesting. I wonder, it might be because they're a little bit harder to ship. So, because you have to like make sure it doesn't get crushed or something like that, but gotcha. So the posters are not there if you're in, or at least not on Shitazon. That's fair. That's fair. It's a good name for it. All right, let's go see if we can get our second piece of evidence here. Looked at the UK store. Yeah, apparently that's a me issue, an American issue, which, you know, we have a lot of those. Anyways, I'm gonna pull a card. Devil, fool, because it's hunting. God damn it, fool! Take your cards out of this deck. I don't think it's twins, though, because I think it sounds just normal speed. Maybe it might be a little bit rusty, because I haven't played Phasmo since last week, but... Nah, that sounds normal. I'm back, had a small Wi-Fi problem, but you fixed it. I'm glad you're able to fix it, Romaine. Welcome on back. Sorry doesn't cut it. Sorry doesn't cut it, fool. Hermit? I'm assuming the hunt's over, yeah. EMF is going off, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, well, I'm like at 0% sanity now. That's fine, whatever. Tower. Whoop! Posters are really nice. You don't know why you can't get them shipped to us. I was like, yeah. Like I said, I have a feeling it probably has something to do with, like, trying to ship it overseas is probably, like, more expensive to make sure they don't get crushed, but I don't know. That's just my guess. Now we have cursed hunts, so they're super long. So I really need to get our second piece of evidence so I can know if I can rule out Goryo or not. Because the spirit would have to have either spirit box or ghost writing. We know we're not going to be getting ghost writing, so if we're going to have a spirit, it has to have spirit box. I'm going to keep pulling these. Wheel of Fortune. No, come on. I want, like, the sun card, please. No, stop with the death! At least it's not a fool. Know which dictator I can blame for all of this? It's my cat, isn't it? It's my cat. Halloween, you love it, right? It's such a fun noise. And David, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. You hate Mondays, fair. Also, hi, we'll be lurking per usual. Thank you so much for the lurk. I really do appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. And Mango, thank you so much for the hydrate and stretch. It's more expensive for them, and also we'll get a tariff bill in the mail from international shipping. Yeah. Nugget, our benevolent overlord, exactly. Oh, she's so cute. She was so happy when we went to go pick her up, because she did great. Once we got her to a facility that kept her away from other cats, she was a happy little camper. The fool again. Tower. And so we went and picked her up, and she was rubbing against us and just being an absolute little sweetheart. Okay, well, that deck was absolutely useless. I'm gonna die because I need to get in here to check for evidence. Where are you? Are you near? Oh, where are you? Where are you? Okay. Eros, it's so good to see you. You streamed for the first time in a while last night. It was so amazing. I'm so glad to hear that. That's awesome.
Holy moly!
We have no way to do a spirit test, though, because we don't have incense available. So the only test for a spirit is to see if it has to wait for 3 minutes to pass after being smudged to hunt again. It's down in the basement. Ah! I'm glad the second place worked out right. That first place, oh my god. I was so pissed at him. Seems all Phasmo players are squirrely when a hunt starts. Yeah, it's almost like a ghost is trying to kill us! I don't know, call me crazy. Where did my thermometer go? Because I want to double check. Ow, don't throw things at me! Double check for any freezing temps. Still no freezing temps. We're probably not getting that. Ghost is definitely right here, so where are you? Are you near? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Are you here? Are you old? Are you stinky? Are you a poo-poo head? Seems pretty suspicious. I think it might be a Goryo, honestly. Come on, show me dots. You can do it. Is there any evidence I haven't checked for yet? So we're definitely probably not going to be getting the combination of freezing temps and ultraviolet, I would say, because we would have seen ultraviolet after it stepped to the salt if it had it, and by now with the breaker off, I feel like we should be seeing freezing temps, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and rule out Jinn based on that. So we're probably looking at either Spirit or Goryo, and since we're definitely not getting Ghost Riding, and we're not seeming to get Spirit Box even when I know the ghost is nearby, I want to say this is just a Goryo that's not showing dots, which is very annoying, but yes, I know, only 2 evidences. Yep. Show me the dotties. I know you're a Goryo. Because it still has not seemed to have changed rooms as far as I can tell. Come on. Just do it. Do it for the vine. Give me a sign. Ghost, what? Like a stop sign? Yes! I want a stop sign so I can run it over. Please and thank you. You were confirming. You forgot the question mark. Gotcha. Nope, you're good. Definitely just 2 evidences. Come on. I just want to see the dots for my own sanity. He just lifted the mug. But it feels like anytime you're having a difficulty getting a last piece of evidence and Goryo is on your list, it ends up being a Goryo. I might want to go check for freezing temps like in the dining room area just in case the front room is actually not the favorite. So let me quickly do that one more time. If we still don't see any freezing temps, I think I'm going to go with Goryo and get out of here. If I die, we go with Goryo and we move on with life. Let's definitely check to make sure that we were actually in the right room. Actually, I'm just going to drop this and then hide over here so it doesn't kill me. You always struggle with Goryo. To be fair, everyone struggles with Goryo because they suck ass. They can actually be very stubborn with giving dots for whatever reason. Wait. Huh? It started a hunt in the basement? Because I didn't hear the hunt start upstairs. Interesting. Were you roaming temporarily, or did you change favorite rooms? Because if it ever changes favorite rooms, we know it can't be a Goryo. Because Goryos cannot change favorite rooms. They can roam a little bit, so there's a chance it was just a random roam there. Goryo and Spirit are up there on the biggest time waster ghost, right? All right, we'll see you later, Arrows. Thank you so much for coming in and say hey. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Okay, still going. Let's quickly check to see if we have freezing temps anywhere else. I think it's still the coldest in the living room, maybe? Let me check hallway. So maybe it's moved rooms. Let me check in the basement. Please don't kill me. Do I have a hiding spot here? I do have a hiding spot here. Okay, but it doesn't seem to be cold down here. So unless it just changed favorite rooms, I still think the favorite room is probably up here. Seems to still be coldest right about in here. Still seeing my breath. Oh dear. We're gonna run, and I'm probably gonna die. Oh, he didn't see me come down the hallway. I might be all right then. Shade is the one that sucks when it's in a tiny ass room. I actually would disagree with that statement. I would be fine with the shade because they're easy to identify, especially in a tiny, well, actually, you're right. Tiny room does make it worse, but I still prefer shade over Goryo, if I'm being honest. Because they're generally pretty easy to pick up on just because they're so quiet, but the tiny room makes it a bit of a struggle because then, yeah, I can interact with things in other areas pretty easily. And then trick you into thinking that it's moved rooms when it hasn't. Oh, that hunt's not over. Hey, are you a Goryo or are you just a piece of shit? Like, what are you? Can you please give me a second piece of evidence? Okay, I'm still not seeing any freezing temps. We didn't see ultraviolet. So yeah, I think I'm... Oh, we need to try spirit box one more time. Where did the spirit box go? There it is. Because with the tier 1 spirit box, where are you? The chance of actually getting a response is low. Go, go, go. So I'm gonna try one more time for spirit box. Then if we don't get it, we're assuming it's a Goryo that's not showing us dots. At the survival instincts of a rock, so you never hide and accept your fate. Let's go! Like shade in the laundry room here, or the one on Edgefield off the kitchen. That's fair. Yeah, those ones can be a struggle. I agree with that. You haven't seen the schedule? Do you know when the next community game day is? Yep, it'll be on the 22nd. No, that's a lie. The 19th. I apologize. The 22nd is the day that I'm doing the sound alerts. So community day is Friday the 19th. Yes, and then sound alert Chaos Day is Monday the 22nd. I got the date switched in my brain. Where are you? Oh, that hunt wasn't over. Where are you? Are you near? Suddenly not picking up. Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Where are you? Where are you? It's not working. Where are you? Please? There you go. Where are you? Are you near? Okay, still no spirit box. So let's go ahead and get out of here and say Goryo. One of the things you do when you suspect it's shade is chase it around with the tier 3 motion sensor, so you can guarantee to stay in the same room until you're convinced or proven wrong. True. That's a good way to do it. Come on, just show me the dotties, you stupid Goryo. Okay, if it's not a Goryo, I'm gonna be real sad, but it's refusing to give us a second piece of evidence, so that's real fun. Yeah, work on Saturday evenings. You'll probably miss a lot of community. Yeah, look at that, Goryo. Probably miss a lot of community days now. Well, luckily, we're switching between Saturdays and weekdays now, so you won't miss all of them. I might actually be able to participate this time, maybe. Ooh, that'll be fun, Kratos. I hate Goryos. I hate them. All right, Ridge View, but that is one down, 2 more to go. Hopefully, we'll get some more fun ghosts. Because I can't believe it didn't show us dots at all during that. Alrighty. We got Georgia Bailey now. Let's go ahead and take in candles so we can kind of keep our sanity from dropping as rapidly. And then thermometer and EMF. And your schedule's a bit of a fusterclug because you always had to, or because you had to fire one of your guys last week. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I saw in the Discord you talk about how you had to fill in for them. Oh, we do have a hiding spot in the living room this time, so that's nice. We're just gonna walk around, see if we can see any sign that a ghost is nearby. We could either pull a pin or pull some tarot cards to see if we can increase activity if we want to. But that would also run the risk of draining our sanity. And hi, Bob, it's good to see you. How's it going today? You're out of town on the community day. Aw, that's too badly. Hopefully you'll be able to make it next time. What's my favorite ghosty? Mimic. Because number 1, they're just fun. You never know what you're gonna get with a mimic. Number 2, easiest ghost on 0 evidence, and I love it. There's nothing more satisfying. Oh. There's nothing more satisfying than walking in with your camera on 0 evidence and seeing ghost orbs and going, yep, okay, and then leaving. So anyways, I found a ghost, and it can't be an Onryo because it turned on that candle, because I did not do that. And it seems like it's throwing things here in the kitchen, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my thermometer down here and see if we have freezing temps in there. So it's a Thay? And it's actually, wait, what? Wait, what was it doing in the basement? What the fuck just happened? Wait, what? Because I heard it be fast, but how did it get down there? Wait, it was throwing things in the kitchen and then spawned in the basement? Actually, what? Something feels so borked there. But yeah, no, it was obviously a Thay. I still get credit. Speed run, baby, I guess, but like, what? That did not make sense. Wait, hang on, I need to see. What was the favorite room supposed to be? Because like, it was throwing things in the kitchen and then hunted in the basement. That makes no sense. Let me see. So, the bone was the basement, all right. What do you mean? Favorite room changes was 0. That's right, they don't tell you what the ghost favorite room is. Lols. But yeah, there were no favorite room changes. How was it throwing things and lighting things up in the basement moments before starting or in the kitchen moments before starting the hunt in the basement? That was so weird. But anyways, I know it was a Thay because it hunted me right at 75% sanity and it was fast. So that's how I knew it was a Thay. I call absolute bullshit. The fucking basement holes? I thought they fixed those though. Cute. Cute of me to actually believe their patch notes, right?
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
You thought so too, but it's Phasmo, right? Wish it would tell you the favorite room or at least the start room. See, I really wish that too, because yeah, obviously it could change rooms and it'd be kind of hard to like keep track of every time it changes favorite rooms. But I do wish they would tell you like its starting location, because I think that'd be a cool statistic just to see. But I don't know how viable it is. Yeah, feature, not a bug. What? Yeah, obviously, totally intended. All right, well, that was fun. That's how we speedrun this bad boy. Do the stairs count as the basement? I don't think they count as any room, if that makes sense, because that's just a boundary between floors, so it's kind of like no man's land, if that makes sense. That's why so many things go borked there, as far as I know. So yeah, I honestly don't know the true answer to what the stairs are considered to be a part of. I don't know. That's too much into the coding for my knowledge. How long does the tower card supposedly work now? It should increase activity for 20 seconds after you pull it, I think is what it was. I was like, yeah, my guess is that it was actually up here and then somehow it like fell through the floor. Because like it turned on that candle, threw a bunch of items in here and then hunted down there. So it seems like it probably just went way down to the basement would be my guess. Is that no, that was fake. It was Pink Wolf. I'm too tired for that. I'm too tired for that. Pink Wolf, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. I got so like thrown off where I was just like, huh? Hello? Okay, so far I'm not hearing any interactions. Anyway, you're going to bed. All right, Robe, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was great to see you as always. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day tomorrow. And sleep well. Was it not an actual question? Oh, well, how am I supposed to know that? Jeez Louise, you didn't put J after it or whatever. Went downstairs like Fireman Sam. There's actually an invisible ghost sliding pole thing, fire pole, whatever they call it, stripper pole, if you want to be that person.
Hello.
And the answer to that question is yes, we want to be those people. There's an invisible stripper pole for ghosts. You're bad. It was understandable in context, but I read it pretty late. Yeah, it happens with chats. You know how it goes. And ooh, where's Java? There's Java! Hi, Java. It's good to see you. How's it going today? So that's the thing that can happen. Falling through the floor is kind of crazy. Yeah, it used to be a really big issue on Tanglewood between the kitchen and the dining room, but supposedly they fixed that. I think that's the worst hole in this floor I've ever had before, so that's unfortunate. You're good? I'm glad to hear that, Java. I'm doing fantastic. A little bit on the tired side. See, now here's the problem. That happened when I was on the stairs, so that could have been a ghost down in this room, or it could be up here. Where did that happen from? Do I see my breath? Because the ghost definitely just blew out my candle. Hello? So far, I'm not seeing my breath in any specific room, but let's go ahead and bring out... Oh, there's a mug on the floor here. So that means it's actually a ghost in the kitchen. Yes. Yes, we're hacking the system. But it seems like it might be in this room, because we definitely have a nice cold spot, so I'll go ahead and place this here. Let's go get the rest of our equipment. Well, it used to have the biggest hole. Willow's still really janky, too. Because, like, when you're in the basement, you can... If the ghost is in the garage above you, it sounds like it's in the basement with you, and it's the weirdest thing. So they really need to do some fine-tuning. But don't you worry! You can spend $80 on a hoodie! Who cares about a nice, decently working game when you can get a hoodie? Room got mugged. Hey! As long as there's no holes in the bathrooms. But if there's a hole in the bathroom, then you don't have to worry about cleaning your toilet. Ghost orbs. Got it, nailed it. It could be a mimic. That makes me happy. Mimic would be real fun. The fact we haven't been hunted yet makes me think it is probably not a Fae. Alrighty then. But it's blown this out, what, twice now? So if it does it one more time and then tries to early hunt, it could very well be an Onryo. Not an Oni, which is not an option anyways, but... Plumbers hate this one neat trick. We call it the hillbilly hole. Celeste, it's so good to see you. How are you today? Managed this weekly challenge last night. Got some funny moments out of it. Oh, that's nice. Which ghost did you end up getting? Alrighty. What am I trying to do here? Let's see. Banshee, Fae. I really don't think it's a Fae, honestly. Because otherwise we would have already been hunted right off the bat. Let's go ahead and take in Ultraviolet, Spirit Box. Thank God Goryo is not an option. Okay, I don't have my camera actually set up on a tripod, though, so let's go ahead and take in a tripod. Let's see. I've been hit by a couple of ghost events, so there's a very good chance I could get early, or not early hunted. I could get hunted here, because we're probably close to 50%, if not already below it. Edgefield is the biggest issue for you. A lot of bleed-through locations. That's fair. Edgefield is rough in that regard as well. Do I have a hiding spot up here? Knock at window. I can check for ultraviolet. Because I think that was this window. I can confirm. I'm seeing... Yeah, so the EMF is going off on there, so I'm not saying ultraviolet. It also touched a door over here. No ultraviolet. Ah! No! Please have mercy on my soul. Alright, so probably not getting ultraviolet then. Again, oh, hey! We got freezing tubs. Okay, well, there you go. So I was gonna say, it is only 2 evidence. So if it is not a mimic, that is all we're going to get. A mimic would also have a spirit box, though. Where are you? Are you near? Where are you? Can you give me a sign? Are you near? Where are you? Okay. So far, nothing with that. I'm gonna go ahead and place this. I don't know how much that's gonna help us now that we already have our 2 evidence, but... I'm dead. I'm so dead. Goodbye, cruel world. Watch this. Watch these hands. Ooh, oh, fuck, I missed. Still worked. Absolutely flawless. You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Celeste. Ghost number 1 right off the bat was a demon. Absolutely good start. You still have ghosts spawn on the walls at Willow from time to time. Not nearly as much as it did when Chronicle dropped, though. At least it's better, I guess, but... Alright. Definitely not a Revenant. I want to say it was just normal speed, so probably not a Hantu either. I think it's gotta be a Yurei then, because it blew out that candle again and did not try to hunt. So it's probably just a Yurei. So far I haven't seen it do a Yurei ability, unfortunately, but that's also, whatever. Yureis are stinky too. Man, we're getting a bad mix of good. Like, Fae was fine, Fae was good, but Yurei and Goryo, absolute trash for this game. Okay, favorite room is still in here. If I can turn this so that it's actually looking at the doors, though, we could potentially keep an eye out for a Yurei ability from the van. Because Urays, so all ghosts can now do like full door slams, but Urays specifically will do a slightly slower throw when they're, or sorry, slower door slam when they're using their Uray ability that actually drains player sanity when you're nearby it as well. But it'll also never be able to do like a partial door touch. So if you ever see a ghost touch a door and it only opens like halfway, you can immediately rule out Goryo. Because, yeah, Hansu with the breaker off would be moderately fast, even in warm weather, but we're in cold weather, so yeah. Hansu should be very, very speedy everywhere with the breaker off, so it's obviously not a Hansu. So it's definitely, and a Revenant would be super slow out of line of sight of us and super fast in line of sight, so we know it can't be a Revenant as well. So we're definitely looking at either Uray or Onryo, but because it did blow out that candle 3 times and it did not try to hunt, I want to say it's probably not an Onryo, but did I leave the map? That last what? You shut this door. Hey, you want to do a Uray door slam? I do still have a crucifix I could use if I wanted to. Excuse me, do a Uray door touch. Ooh. No, normal door touch. Throw that down. Come on, baby, do it. Do it for the vine. That was a normal door slam. So you see how fast it was? The Uray door slam would be slower than that. But again, it was a fully closed door. Wah! If I die, we just say Uray, because it's probably that, but it's easy enough to get away. I love this hiding spot. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. I'll never know. I'll never know. Yep. Walking around with a candle is very useful for that. I'm gonna go back up to its room. It's my room now, bitch. You can't have it. Oh, the hunt's over. I need to see if I can find a hiding spot upstairs, though. So I can have a little bit more time to kind of keep an eye on this door. Hey, Mr. Uray! Can you do a Uray door slam for me, please? Where'd my... Oh, there's my matches. Wasn't scrolling for me. Door touch is about to happen. Which door was that? Was that this one? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, she's in the hallway right now. First map you ever memorized, fridge view. Heck yeah. Much to randomly find me. What? I was gonna sneak it, follow it back upstairs, but... Hello? Goodbye. Someone's trying to scare me. Who is it? Of course, it's Pink Wolf. Pink Wolf, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Hey! Hey, do a door slam. Do it for the vine? I didn't see the speed of that at all. But anyways, I'm just gonna say you're in. Get out of here. Gonna go pick up Pippins from school. Have a good stream. Sounds good, Sammy. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I love you. Thank you to whatever bad interior designer put the fridge randomly there. It's great. It's a great spot. All right. Let's just go. I want to say it's a Uray. We technically, I don't think we've actually seen a true Uray ability, but it's never done a partial door touch. It seems like it didn't care enough about the candle for it to be an Onryo, but we'll see. Yep. What a stinky Uray. What a stinky patootie. All right. But there we go. There's the weekly challenge. So now we're going to spice things up and do some zero sanity. I don't think I want to do... Not zero sanity. Sorry, zero evidence. Because I don't think I want to do zero sanity today. Do I? Actually, yeah, let's just do a 6.9. It's fine. It's fine. No, shh. Shh. Pink Wolf, we were going to pretend that never happened. Jesus Christ. Get with the program. I think I want to get the tier 3 tripod. Yeah. Just for that, I am not unlocking the tier 3 sound sensor at all. It's not happening. It's not happening. Meanie. All right, we got Doris Huntley. We need incense, 2 unique sounds, and 3 unique videos. Well, that sucks ass. All right, whatever. Let's go. We are starting at 0% sanity. So I could take my sanity pills now and bring me up, or just go and get hunted and see if it sounds normal speed or not. I think I want to do that. Let's just go see what we're working with here. Because it might be faster to find the ghost if I can just hear where it's hunting from. You're so distraught you couldn't spell. I get that. That's a mood. Okay, breaker is right here if we need it. We can hide here also. Bear trap. I think, yeah, with this multiplier, I am starting with the breaker on, so that's real nice. Okay, ghost still is not hunting. Full sunny meadow. Okay, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm gonna take away that. I'm gonna take away that reward. You guys are mean with it. But yeah, I'm assuming, Jard, you're using mobile, so my guess is that mobile is just being stinky today, because you should have been able to redeem it. I swear I did not do anything intentionally to block you from making me do full-size Sunny Meadows. But Twitch mobile is, how do we describe it? Complete garbage. So, yeah. Is it hunting yet? It is currently hunting, so let's see if we can find it. Wait, did I hear it? The man? Can't tell if I heard footsteps up there or not, or if I'm hallucinating. I might be hallucinating, but would also have accepted utter shit show. Oh. No, it's coming from that way. Never mind. I was wrong. Hi! Okay, bye! I think it was a child? I saw it so briefly that I'm not entirely sure what happened, but might call off sick from work tomorrow if your back pain keeps going or gets worse. That is fair. Give us some time to relax, rest it up. So yeah, it definitely came from this direction. Oh, a big old boner. Give me that big old boner. Hell yeah. So let's see. Where did you actually start from is the question. Because the only tent I'm seeing that's open is this one and that one. So it could be one of those two. Or it's nowhere nearby, actually. Could have come from this way, for sure. Do have this that we can hide behind if we need it. Still not hunting, so let's see if we can get a more specific location as to where the ghost is hunting from. Get some lights on so we can see it a little bit better. You jerk. It just killed my breaker, I think. Solid. Luckily, breaker's right over here, so let's just run over this direction. This door's a pole. Pole. They're all poles. Okay, cool, from that direction. We know it immediately cannot be a Jinn, though, if it turns off the breaker like that. Because Jinns cannot ever turn off the breaker. Is it hunting? Not hunting yet. Good, good, good. So let me try to get it back in here. So we can use this as hiding as well. Hello? This way? This tent? That tent. Okay, well that explains a lot. It's Phantom. Hi, bub! See how you can barely see it? That's how immediately I know it is a Phantom, because Phantoms are less visible than other ghosts during the hunts. So that's actually horrifying. Easy peasy. I just look most of the time now to take away your tiny bits of freedom. Don't worry, Jard. I'm not gonna take it away. Alright. But I think it was also doing that ability in the last hunt as well, so it's most likely not a mimic. If it's mimicking the same ghost in 2 different hunts. It's not impossible, though. Oh, lordy, here it comes. Oh, lordy. Okay, hunt's over, though. Let's go. Nice. Kind of want to rewatch Little Shop of Horrors. I still have not seen that one, actually. Alrighty, what were my side objectives? Oh, yeah, unique videos. I could get a unique video of it during a hunt. That'd be easy, quote unquote, for a Phantom. maybe? Ooh. This kind of seems terrifying, but as long as I'm close to a hiding spot, we should be okay. So let's quickly go. I did smudge it, so I have a little bit of time before it can hunt again. But then once it hunts, I need to make sure that I can smudge it, record it while it's still hunting, and then get to a hiding spot after smudging it again. So let's see if any of these little tents is open for hiding. I do need to be careful though, because the phantom is more likely to roam to my location. So if it tries to spawn on top of me, that could spell utter disaster. So I'm also gonna kind of keep moving around. Oh, I got 2 small hiding spots. Nice. So I'm gonna kind of keep moving around a little bit, so that if it does try to hunt directly on top of me, I'll hopefully already be moving away from that spot. Little Shop of Horrors is good. That crawly goes to the ground, especially a phantom, is damn hard to see. It really is. Ah! Hello? Airball? Airball? I see it way over there. Come on, get the mist form. No! You bitch! That's freaking garbage. You very clearly see it. Make sure to get it away from the ghost. Okay, I think I'm gonna smudge it and then record. Where'd it go? There it is. Hey! Whoa! Get smudge. Okay, run. And then get smudged again. God, that's terrifying. Speaking of spawning a crawly ghost, it was your first time experiencing the race teleportation ability yesterday. It was 1,000% killed you while you were hiding. Knew it was a wraith, but was trying to get an objective done, and you were multiple rooms away from its favorite room. Ah, yes. The lovely wraith insta-kills. Aren't they great? Aren't they great? Okay, so that's 1 unique video. Can I get another? Do a ghost event? So I need 3 unique videos and 2... Oh, come on! It didn't record anything. This camera is actual garbage. Go ahead, do another. Seriously? That doesn't count as an interaction? The campfire just magically lit by itself and it's just like, eh, we don't care about that. That's not cool. I'm so good at this. Have I done this before? Actually, this is my first time playing ever. If you guys didn't know, I have never heard of this game before until somebody recommended it to me yesterday on a YouTube comment where they said, hey, you look like you would get horribly obsessed with this game because of your autism traits. Here you go. You want to give it a try? And since then, I've really latched on to it. Anyways, I'm gonna take some sanity pills, I think. Because I don't have to be in hunting range to get video recordings, and it's definitely going to be better if I am not in hunting range. We'll get a lantern so I can blow that out for a sound recording. Yeah, we'll go with that. My campfires don't naturally combust. Not yet. I've been practicing with my firebending skills. I'm hoping to get there one day, but so far today is not that day. It's very unfortunate, really. Alright. So what room are you actually in then? So that one hunt did start in this tent, but it could have moved rooms, and it hasn't... I don't think it wants me in its room. Fun fact. Oh my god. Always wondered why the fire video doesn't count, because the car going off counts. Maybe it's just like either A, it's broken and it's just not counting as they wanted it to, or B, they just haven't gotten around to implementing it yet. Seriously? The lights blowing out didn't count either. Sure. Why not? Wanna blow out this lantern for me? Thank you. Quick, sound recording too. Absolutely fucking nailed it. Let's go. Okay, I need 1 more video recording, please and thank you. I could go get my motion sensor for an easy video recording, or you could just do a ghost event for me right now. Right now. Now. Absolutely useless. Started rewatching Avatar: The Last Bender for like the billionth time. Nice. I haven't seen that in such a long time. I've only watched it once, but good show. Appa was always my favorite. Motion sensor. Do I want anything else? Probably not. Probably just logs as interaction, which sounds like pre-chronicle. Potentially. I honestly have no idea, so it's amazing you have the DVD. I did go ahead and order the entire series of Courage the Cowardly Dog on DVD because it was actually a really good price that I found. So I'll be watching that soon. Hopefully I still like the show. There we go. Okay, that should be all side objectives. Yep, beautiful. Let's get out of here. Not Iroh? Nah. Iroh's okay, but Appa was just precious and amazing in every way, shape, and form. Love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I used to watch it all the time back in the day. Now I barely remember it. But all the streaming services that had it didn't have like free access to it, so I either had to pay for the digital version of the show or just order the DVD, and the DVD was like, you know, a third of the cost. I got the whole series, and so it was great. So, and it was only, what, $15 for the whole series, so can't complain. Can't complain at all, but there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Zach, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the 35 heckin' months. How are you? Alrighty. Just skip that. 500 buckaroonies. Do you have $8,000? I think I probably want to save up for the headgear and the incense at this point, since we're doing zero evidence anyways. I don't need evidence gear. So go ahead and just leave it at that. Now I have to do full-size Sunny Meadows because my chat hates me! Good choice, always go physical if you can. See, I'm always on the fence about always going physical just because I don't have a lot of space to always store things. So like I have to do a balance between physical and digital because like there's just no way in our tiny little apartment. But Sunny is amazing though. Sunny Mouse restricted is totally fine. Full-sized on solo? No. This is awful. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Richard Manson. Oh, good. He's a member of the Manson family. Awesome. You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Zach. I am doing freaking fantastic. We got 2 unique sounds with the sound recorder, photo of the EMF, and capture video with Ghost. You got it. So again, we are starting at 0% sanity, so we're just going to go in and see if we can figure out where this ghosty is. Actually, yeah. Since this is a nice large map, I am going to take in my paramic, so that if it is far away from me and in a different wing, I'll still be able to hear it. I should have some TARDIS technology. Same. Okay, it's already hunting. So far, I'm not hearing it anywhere nearby. It's all just ambient noise. Wanted a vacation, got a camping trip and a stay at the Sunny Hotel. Okay, I don't hear anything down that direction. Wait. No, just ambient noise. But it could still be all the way down at the end, and I wouldn't be able to tell, but I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can hear anything down that way before the end of this hunt. How was my trip? It was fantastic. We had such a good time, but now I am so freaking tired. Big ol' boner! Oh, there's a ghost down that way. Cool. Hunt's over, though. Didn't get to hear its speed. I'm just going to grab this. Oh, just kidding. There it is. It's slow. Cool. Hunt wasn't actually over. Now it's over, though. No. Do I have a hiding spot? I can use that as a hiding spot. That's nice. Okay, let's get some lights on. That sounded pretty darn freaking slow. Could be Hauntu, could be... Was it Revenant speed? I couldn't actually hear it for long enough. Hi. And the question is it starting downstairs or is it up here? Because I think that throw came from downstairs, if I saw that arrow correctly, and it's not bugging on me. I understand that, but something niche like Courage could foreseeably disappear from streaming services, right? Absolutely. Decorated for Halloween on Saturday? Already? Dang! You guys are ready for spooky season. Nice and slow. That's not Revenant slow, though, so maybe Hauntu, Twins. Excuse me. Not Hauntu, because it's getting faster in line of sight, so Twins. Because the Hauntu will not get faster in line of sight. Its speed is only based on the temperature of the room it's in. So you do have to be careful, because if you're in a room for a long time with the ghost, it will cool it down. So a Hauntu could trick you into thinking it's getting faster in line of sight. But I want to say that was normal line of sight speed up, so I think it's the Twins then. Could potentially be Maroi as well. Oh, I need to do a Maroi test. I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention. As a Maroi, if we just barely dip below 50%, could also sound very similar to the slow twin as well. So that could also be a possibility. So let me go ahead and do a double check. Because I actually realized I didn't pay attention. So the way to tell the difference between a Maroi at around 40% sanity and a slow twin would be to smudge it and see how long it takes for the ghost to actually speed back up. Because the twins will have sped back up before the burn animation finishes. A Maroi will still be slowed down by the smudge after the burn animation ends. But it's been slow twice now, so I want to say it's probably not a mimic. So we're looking at either Twins or Maroi. You could also wait for the ghost to start hunting, bring in a whole bunch of sanity meds, and then load up on those during the ongoing hunt and see if it actively slows down as your sanity gets higher. But for me, it's just going to be easier to smudge it again during the hunt. All right, we'll see you later, Melody. I hope you sleep well, and the ghost says goodnight, too. Your dad wanted to decorate early. Nice. Back from break. You see you're running from Bacon Man on Sunny? Yes, yes we are. Now I want bacon. Reminds me there was a morning mist this morning. Spooky season's approaching. Yes! That's awesome. And see, and Chucky, welcome on in. It's nice to have you. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, Ghosty, hunt me. Actually... should stand in the dark and let my sanity drop so I can see. Oh, if it gets faster. Lols, never mind, it's hunting. Still a little slow? Yep, it's lying to me. It's saying that the ghost is on the floor below me when it's not. Okay. Hi, bud. Moment of truth. I think it was slowed down for longer than the burn animation. Maybe let's not pull out an electronic when I'm in my hiding spot, actually. That seems like a real bad idea. You're good? I'm glad to hear that, Chucky. I'm doing freaking fantastic. So yeah, I do believe that was a Maroi slowdown because I think it was slowed down for longer than 5 seconds. You know, what were my side objectives? We needed... Ah! I need a video of the ghost? Crap, I forgot about that. I should have been doing that while I was doing these Maroi tests as well, but that's okay. Let's go get my video camera. Ay. I could have optimized that better, but that's all right, because we still have 2 incense, and then we could take sanity pills. But I think capturing a video of the ghost is probably going to be easiest just during the hunt, so might as well do that. So when there's a mist in the dark evening, standing next to an old-timey lamppost gives you Jekyll and Hyde vibes for some reason. I could see that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take in both of those. So then we also need to come back for an EMF and a sound recorder, but those ones would probably be easier to do after taking sanity meds. Wait, we're at 0% sanity? You did not sound like a Moroi at 0% sanity. All right. Can you potentially come down this way? Excuse me, Mr. Ghosty. Did sound like it lasted the full burn. Actually read it or listened to an audiobook version of it too. Nice. Yeah, no, I read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde a long time ago. It's probably... Was I still in high school? Nah, I think it was slightly after high school, so I think I was in college when I ended up reading it. It was an interesting book for sure. I enjoyed reading it. Can I come in, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. So the question is the paramedic lying to me about where the hunt is starting? Have I read Monkey's Paw? I have. Yep. Not since high school, though, I think, is when because I was, like, required to read it my freshman year. So that's been a really long time since I've read that one. And I barely remember it, too. Sound sensor would never lie to me, just saying. Yeah, I really hope they fix that bug sometime soon, because it keeps happening, specifically on this map. I don't know if it's a problem on any other maps if people have gotten it, where it definitely claims the ghost is on the floor below me, but it ends up not. The hell? It was flying through the air without making footstep noises, so no, it can't, actually is not a Moroi. It's slow still, so it's gotta be twins. Alright, well that's disappointing. Because I was gonna say, once I saw my sanity, I was like, there's no way. Alright. So Moroi at 0% sanity would be super freaking fast. Hey, can you come upstairs? I need to take a video of you. Excuse me. Ghost? Do I have another hiding spot anywhere? Hey, you wanna come upstairs? He's right below me. If I have this hiding spot, that'd be great. No, I don't. Gosh dang. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Hiding spot? Ah, that'd do. Hey, can you come here? Oh, you bitch. Okay, well. Let's go downstairs, because it's definitely starting from down there. Hey, Dreams, it's good to see you. How are you today? All right, sir, I am ready to record you. Do we have this hiding spot available? Oh, we do. Nice. I really wish there was a light switch for this hallway down on this end. Because light would be great right now. Because I'm not actually sure. Oh, hi. That looks hella cursed. Cool. Cool. Oh, it's hunting. Okay, beautiful. Where are you? Come here, jerky man. I gotta record ya. There we go. Hunting ghost done. It's slightly faster this time, so yeah, I think we're good to say it is twins. Hi there. Okay. I'm good. Just been busy for a couple of weeks. I'm glad to hear you've been doing good. Oh. I can make my screen freak out. Cool. Oh. That's all freaky. Also, has it always been like that? There's just a gap? Hold up. I never noticed the gap on the top before. It's obvious very, very important to highlight while I'm getting hunted. Okay, I think the hunt's over. Okay, cool. All right, so we just needed EMF photo and 2 unique sounds. Yep, okay. So let's go ahead and take our sanity meds. Hey, could you possibly do a ghost event as I walk by? Please and thank you. Excuse me. Do it for the vine? No? You suck? All right, that's cool. He's camera shy. It's all right. I was twitching there harder than Mr. Wiggles. Darn straight. I know how to twerk it. Twerk it real good? Question mark? All right. So it seems like the favorite room is probably one of those rooms that has the door wide open. Probably the centralized one would be my guess. But let's see if I can get out of here before it starts hunting again. Is that a kitty cat I hear? Oh, yes, it's a little nug bug coming to say hello. She says she missed you guys while we were on vacation. Yeah. You're such a sweetie. Yeah, be sure to push that into my face. Good job. Good job, little bean. Little kitty booty. It's so good to be back with my little sweet angel. She's such a precious little cat. Yeah. Because I was laughing because earlier when I went on the Discord to start like updating things for this week, she was rearing to climb onto my my keyboard and typed out a nice lovely message for you guys. I'm not sure what 500 question marks and then a what was at the end of it? So there was a whole bunch of question marks and then something at the very end. I don't know what it means, but that's what she wanted to tell you guys, so is the parentheses. No. Quotation marks is the word I was meaning to say there. Whoops. She missed the first quotation mark on the other one. She was actually trying to be good with her grammar and spelling. Nicely done, kitty. You missed one, though. Yeah. You have to start with one before doing your sentence, and then you end with one of those. She says no. She makes her own rules. All right. Anywho's, let's go ahead and take some sanity meds. So we can actually go and get some sound recordings without immediately dying. But I'm going to take this. So we can get easy blow out of a candle. And then EMF. Let's do this. Get some lights on, because I should be out of hunting range now, so hopefully we won't die immediately. Knowing my luck, it's going to spam me with ghost events, and then I'll just straight up get killed, but it's fine. At least I'll get sound recordings off of the sounds of me dying, right? Right. That's how it works. Get bonus points for those. I'm accidentally squashing her tail because it's underneath my wrist. There you go, babe. Yeah, you good? Hi, sweetie. It was cute when I went to pick up Yoshi. Oh, my sweet little guy. He was so excited to see me. When we came home, he looked up at the couch at his favorite spot, went up and climbed up there, laid down, and he hasn't moved since. Like, he is so tired from the doggy boarding facility. So he made lots of friends. Nugget, can you stop climbing on my stuff? She says no. All right. So I think this is probably the favorite room, though, because I am seeing my breast. So let's go ahead and put this down. I need to go get a camera as well so I can actually take a picture of the EMF. So maybe I'm going to go do that while I still have sanity. And then I can also get pictures of any ghost events that happen. So Might just go to bed early and try to sleep. Back pain seems to get worse. That might just be your brain. Nah, definitely can get worse as the day goes on. So yeah, go get some rest. Hopefully pain starts going away sometime soon, because back pain is the freaking worst. And Barry, it's so good to see you. I had a freaking spectacular weekend. How was yours? And thank you for that. I appreciate it. Nugget wants all the attention. Yeah, look at that cat booty. Gosh, she's so precious. Yeah. Sweet little girl. No, it was real fun because they had webcams at the boarding facility that we had Yoshi at. And we opted to let him have a half day of doggy daycare as well, so he could get some playtime with other puppies while he was there. So it'd always be the funniest thing where I'd log into the webcams, try to figure out where he was by first like going to his suite, and if he wasn't there, I'd start going through like all the cameras, and the only time I ever saw him was when there'd just be like this blur of color that would run past one webcam really briefly, because like he loves to run around in circles with other dogs, and so I'd just be like, oh, I think that was Yoshi, and that was like all I ever saw of him, so he had a blast. Oh. Okay. So we have to cancel stream early because my cat is aggressively trying to climb up my chest because she wants hugs. Oh, honey, I missed you too. Yeah, we just barely, like, I just barely picked her up from her boarding facility this morning, so she wants all the love right now. God, she's adorable. Okay, camera. That's what I'm here for. Let's get camera. Salt would be an easy video to get if I can capture that. Bring a crucifix in case we get hit by a couple of ghost events. Weekend flew by so fast. You still thought today was Sunday? That's a mood. That's a heckin' mood. It's definitely gotten worse since the day started. Started out very mild, and then it got worse. At least your job let you borrow the massage chair, which helped a little bit. It took you a while to figure it out, too. Yeah. Now she's just sitting next to me on the chair. Oh, I love her. Cats are too precious. So are puppies. You'll wade through this map. So yeah, I'm thinking... So I warned everyone that this is going to be a shorter stream just because I'm tired, but now it's also more like, my throat is kind of struggling. Like, it just feels kind of like raw. I think I probably did too much talking this whole weekend. So we'll probably only do a couple more rounds, and then we'll probably call it for the day, just because I don't want to overdo it. EMF. Beautiful. Quick. Grab the camera before it steps through this. Come on, baby, do it. Step in the salt. Nice. All right, now I need some sound recordings. Oh, something's happening over this way. Lost, you say? Well, look at a map, you dum-dum. Don't you have Google on your phone? Come on. Maybe he meant the TV show. Maybe. Complaining that there's no TVs in this joint anymore because they all broke down years ago. All right, there's all of our side objectives, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't care about perfect games today. I don't have the energy for that nonsense. Perfect games are so much work nowadays. Your weekend starts tomorrow. Can I have a weekend with you too, Kratos? Need to sleep to recover from the weekend. It was so fun though. Oh, actually, yeah. Did anyone get to see the blood moon eclipse? Because I meant to get up. Was it Saturday night that it happened? I think it was Saturday night. I meant to get up to try and see if we could see it, but I ended up being so tired that I just absolutely missed it. And I'm like, no, because it was actually clear skies this time. The last time there was a blood moon eclipse visible in my area, it ended up getting cloudy. You forgot about it? No, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, the one night it was completely clear all night we were there was the one night it was the blood moon eclipse, and I didn't even think to go out and look because I was sleeping and I was exhausted. Yeah, fires around us. You had a blood moon for a few days. You know, that's not as cool, but also kind of cool, you know? Smoke bad, but blood moon cool. Yep. You saw the moon looked massive, but you slept through it. Got the last one, though. That's good. Because, yeah, the last one we had got cloudy right before the eclipse was supposed to start, and I was so upset. But this time, it was just like, we had been out all day long, and it was actually a really stressful day just because we were trying to coordinate between, like, 3 different cars of people and, like, a group of 10 people all at once, and it ended up getting super chaotic. So Saturday was super, super stressful. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it ended up being quite chaotic. So by the time Saturday night rolled around, we got into bed and collapsed. It was the yokai? What?
There's some jobs ready for you.
Case in point, I need sleep. It was normal speed? Am I crazy? Well, I swear to God, it sounded slow. Was that bugged, or am I just completely out of it? It could go either way, honestly. I swear it sounded slow, but all right, whatever. Ah! It did sound slow. Yeah. All right, well, Sharon Holmes, we need Ghost Event, Firelight, and EMF. Now you go to bed. We'll see you later, Bino. I hope your back is feeling better soon. Let's go and get hunted. Now I'm doubting myself so much. I wasn't lying when I said I'm a little out of it. Probably like mild jet lag. Definitely sounded slow. I hope you guys are right. I hope I'm not just losing my touch. All right, let's go and get a video right off the bat this time. An hour and a half and you can escape. I got you. All right, Ghost, where are you at? So we are at 0% sanity, so all ghosts can start hunting right as soon as we walk into the map. So we have no setup time either. Is that a monkey paw? Ooh, spicy. I forgot that I have cursed possessions, but love when our minds meld. The hive mind at work. Okay, I've been weird lately. You had one this morning that was acting like a poulty. Nugget is actually very intrigued by my gameplay right now. She's kind of blocking my screen, though. Hey! Hi, bitch. Okay, not a Jinn. Not a Phantom. Not an Oni. Wait, what? How did you kill me? I was smudging you. You know, I'm gonna say that's probably a shade just because, you know, why not? Why would a shade not be the one to kill me right now? No, I definitely had my matches too, because that first smudge went.
Welcome back.
So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it was just like the annoying issue where sometimes the ghosts just kind of kill you from further away. We're all gonna pretend that didn't happen, and we're just gonna re-roll it. It's fine. It's fine. I blame Nugget. Yeah. Little kitty's trying to get me killed so that I can go and give her more love. Still made 11 bucks. Let's freaking go. I can buy McDonald's. We got Rose Everly. We need to repel the ghost while it's chasing me, capture a photo, and capture a video. You got it. I don't want that. Let's roll that back. So I'm not entirely sure if I just maybe like missed my opportune moment to click or if something weird happened there too. I don't know. Convince the girl who trained you to come to the office and make sure you didn't forget anything after her first day at the new job. Felt good, security, and bad. She's probably tired all at the same time. That's fair. Hello? It's in the garage. Sounds normal speed. I do have a hiding spot here. Let's see if it's yokai. Ooh, music box. Hey, can you come here, please? I'm in the nursery. Want to hang out? Okay, definitely not a yokai, I would say. Probably not gonna try to film her right now. Need to do a Jinn test. Okay, probably not Jinn. Definitely not Phantom. I don't think that's Oni either. Hunt is over though. Let's go ahead and start our smudge timer so we can do a spirit test. Can check the garage for ghost orbs in case of a mimic. I'm not seeing any, so I'm going to assume it's not a mimic unless ghost orbs are being stubborn right now. So go ahead and drop that here. Definitely not a zoomie. Sad. Let's go grab some more gear so we can grab a lantern, do an Onryo test. Probably want to grab a crucifix as well for that. We do need to keep in mind that I am using tier 3 crucifix now, so the range of the crucifix exceeds the range of the lantern for the Onryo. So there is a chance an Onryo could eat a crucifix while a lantern is still lit, but if it's doing it multiple times, generally speaking, it's most likely not an Onryo. So let's also take in, let's do a photo camera, get some pictures. Lost 1,200 equipment, but who's counting? Not me, that's for one. Ghost is keeping track though. Okay. Nice photo, bro. Can I get a video too before this ends? Oh, so close. That would have been sick, but oh well. And go ahead and place this right there. No. Right there. No. Right here. Yeah. Stop. Lid. Thank you. Thank you, Pink Wolf. Ah! Wait, I can get a burnt crucifix photo. Okay, definitely not a spirit. It was right after a minute and a half had passed, though, so probably not a demon either. It probably did that from the same room as me, because it followed me in there with the ghost event and immediately tried to hunt, so I'd say not a shade either. Definitely was not Phantom, because the blink looked normal. Same for Oni, because I don't think it was very visible during the hunt either. It was normal speed, so we can rule out Thay, Deogen, Moroi, Raiju, Revenant, Hantu, Twins. I don't think it sounded quiet, so not a Myling. It didn't have any problem following me or fighting me when my electronics were on, so I'd say not a Yokai. Wasn't throwing a lot, so I'd say probably not Poltergeist. It didn't have an immediate speed up when it was far away from me, so I'd say not a Djinn. No Ghost Orb, so probably not a Mimic. Okay. Capture a video of a ghost. So I'm just having this realization that in the last game when I was like, we're at 0% sanity. Yeah, because our multiplier starts us at 0% sanity. I was so flabbergasted as to where all my sanity went, because for some reason I had it in my head we were at 75% to start with. But no. That was when we were doing the weekly challenge. We were at 0% because that's what I set it to. So we should have known immediately it was not a Moroi because it wasn't super duper fast when we've... Okay. I don't want to talk about it. I just had that realization. I need to sleep. Oh my god. I am so out of it. Oh, yo. All right, let's grab some salt for a wraith test. Let's get a sound recorder. And we still need a video of the ghost, so let's probably let it hunt me again and loop it one more time. It happens to the best of us, right? And I was debating whether or not I should just cancel stream today, because I was like, I am really struggle bussing, but I was also like, oh, but it'd be nice just like at least do a short one, kind of get me back into the swing of things, because you know how it is. You know how it is when you've been on a little bit of a break from work and then you try to like start again and you're just like, no, I don't want to do this. Make it stop. I was having that feeling today where like I was just like, oh, I don't want to go back to work, you know? Hey, why did you step in that? So I had to like talk myself out of it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you step in this salt pile, please? Hello? Fair. It sucks to be back into the routine, right? Like once I actually like get myself back into it, then I'm totally fine. It's just that moment of being like, oh, I don't want to start, because once I start, it all comes back and like then you're just go again. But hopefully, even if we like cut today's stream short, it'll be like that push to like get me back into it after taking a little bit of a break. You gonna hunt me again, sir? Hi, Benray, it's good to see you. Feel that had such a nice B-Day weekend you didn't want to work today? That's fair. And also, happy late birthday. Off work now. Want to watch stream and play Pokemon? You got one Monday you set up that hits like a big boom. Or wait, one... I might have actually read that wrong. One Mon? I don't know what that means. Hello? You stepped in my salt? How nice of you. Wait, I am not even holding my video camera. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna run this way. Let's do this. Hey, hello, how are you today? Okay, now get smudged. Don't come this way. Don't. I closed the door on my own face? What the hell? Phasmo, you trying to get me killed, bro? Oh, that scared me so badly. Why did it do that? I became invisible. That was awesome, but also kind of terrifying. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our other crucifix, I think would be a good idea. Mon equals Pokemon. I guess that makes sense when you think about it. I've just never heard anyone refer to it as a Mon. I don't know. But anyways. Got a Pokemon that does 3 hits on an enemy. It goes down no matter what it is. Ooh, nice. All right, let's go ahead and take in my last incense, my last crucifix. Taking a EMF as well. So far, I'm not really noticing anything super significant about this ghost. It has yet to change favorite rooms, though, so Goryo could be a very big possibility. It is still in the garage right now because it just blew out my lantern. So let me go ahead and place this one more time. As if it's frequently eating the crucifix underneath the lit lantern, it's most likely not an Onryo. What you doing there, Nugsy? What are you playing with? My cat is now starting to play with things on my desk, so I'm probably gonna get killed because I'm gonna get distracted by your cuteness. When bowling had hibachi, then s'mores and homemade pound cake. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm glad you had a good time. Oh yeah, she's playing with a hair clip. How nice. Cute little kitty. Now she's leaving me though. Ghosty, you're gonna eat the crucifix again? It's been, again, over a minute and a half since I did try to hunt. Let's do a double check for ghost orbs just in case they were hidden earlier and like spawning inside of something where we couldn't see them, but I'm still not seeing anything. Ghosty. Try a mirror test here, because if I turn on a light and it immediately flips it back off, there's a good chance that was a mirror ability. I'm not... What are ya? I'm gonna say not a demon because it doesn't feel super aggressive. So far, it hasn't done any door touches, so I can't really know if it's a Yurei or not, unfortunately. I need you to do something for me. Ghosty? Ghosty poo-poo? What you doing? Can you please hunt me again? It's suddenly gone super quiet and I don't appreciate it. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. I think I broke the ghost. It's been 3 minutes since I smudged, but we already know it can't be a spirit. So that's kind of odd. It's an interesting choice. Definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Exactly. Ghost, go! Come on, it's the song of your people! No, it didn't work either. Big Wolf, thank you for the 100 biddies. So yeah, I broke the ghost. I'm just gonna run around screaming, I guess. Okay. It ate it as soon as I walked out. Excuse? Actually, excuse. Okay, I think I'm good to rule out Onryo, though, because that's like the second time that it's eaten a crucifix underneath the lit lantern. Didn't it throw things in the same room as me, though? Why did I rule out Shade? Did it hunt in the same room? Oh, no, because I'm pretty sure it hunted in the same room as me, because it followed us in with the ghost event and then immediately ate the crucifix. So I don't think it can be Shade. Unless some kind of weird shenanigan happened. Well, then again, we're also talking about the game that had the Fae that was throwing a whole bunch of things up in the kitchen and then immediately hunted from the basement 4 rooms away 30 seconds later. So, you know. So knowing my luck. Let me see. Hang on. Knowing my luck, it actually tried to hunt from the utility room as it was walking away, and it is in fact a shade. Let's actually put this way back here so that it's not in any other room besides the garage. And then if it eats it while we're back here, we know it cannot absolutely be a shade. Because, right, that one still has 1 use in it. Or is that fully used? No, that one does have 1 use in it. We're good. No, at this current moment is definitely acting shade-like, which is annoying as crap, but that just means that it bamboozled me last time by ending the hunt or the event in here and then maybe like starting to roam away. And then so it got to like right here and then triggered the hunt, which would be very irritating, but it is not impossible. What is cursed? It was the music box. Oh. And that was in the kitchen. Okay. So very, very interesting. If we want to really confirm that it is in fact a shade, we can go take our sanity meds so that we're right below 50%, but still above 35%. And if it stops hunting altogether, then we know it's most likely a shade. Hi, how are you? Yeah? That's real nice. I'll see you later then. Let me double check out here for any ghost orbs. Still nothing. It's back in the garage though. Phasmo plus Monday equals BS guaranteed. Ain't that the truth? All right, let's go ahead and take these. I think we had, what, 30% sanity pill restoration, unfortunately, so I have to go up to 60 and then bring us back down. But I've gotten all side objectives at least, so that's nice. Now 1 sound recording, 3 videos, and 3 photos, because if we take a long time, we can try to get perfect game here. Another way we could kind of test for shade is to see if it ever blows out a lantern while it's in the same room as us, so I am going to grab motion sensor so we can kind of keep track of it. Because luckily, we do have the tier 3. So that's much nicer for keeping track of where ghosts are going. We could also use our music box, and if we see a shadow model ghost, we know it has to be the shade. Oh. Because the only ghost that can do that is the shade or the mimic mimicking a shade. All other ghosts will be a full physical manifestation. So the motion sensor did go off right there. Uh-huh. So ghost is actually in the kitchen now. So for the tier 3 motion sensor, the light will go off anytime the ghost enters or exits the circle. So you do have to be a little bit careful doing this method. So like if, let me see if I can show it off. Unless they changed it, actually. Did they ever fix it? Hang on, let me see if I can find the ghost again. Because it seems like it's in the kitchen right now. Yeah. Because I think it used to be that if the ghost walked into the circle and then you picked it up and then walked away and then placed it somewhere else, it would immediately beep when you placed it. Oh, a bone. Like that. So that does not mean the ghost followed me. So you do need to be careful with that method because it can sometimes confuse you. If the ghost walked into the circle and then you walk away, it'll still kind of count that as the ghost leaving the circle in that direction if you walk away from it. So watch. I can do this again. Oh no, that time it was actually leaving the circle, but still. It looks like it has moved to the kitchen. So let's go ahead and bring over my lantern. Where did my lantern go? I don't know if any of the... Nope. Wrong side of the car. That's fine. Whatever. Who needs it? Who needs it? So hopefully the ghost now comes back over here, though. So let me place that. Yep, came back to the kitchen, so I think it has moved rooms, which means we can immediately rule out Goryo. Because the shade is seeming more and more likely, honestly. It's definitely not being super active. So what else do I want to grab? Should we just set off the not motion sensor, the music box? Because I do need to lose a little bit of sanity to do a true shade test. Been watching MasterChef Junior with Gordon Ramsay. Really good. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's how we do it on sanity. We are almost below 50%. So if I hold the music box for just a little bit, it will drop us below 50%. I just need to make sure that I don't hold it for super long. Because the longer you are near the music box, the more your sanity drops. So let me go ahead. If the ghost is still in the kitchen, we can do it from right here. Nice. Hey, look, it's a shade. Cool. Cool. I'm glad I did that. That was awesome. Hey, ghost, come here. You see that? Nice shadow model. Hello. Bye-bye. So now it's not guaranteed to happen with the shade. So if you see a full physical ghost model for that event triggered by the cursed possession, it is not a guarantee that it can't be a shade. It's just that the shade is the only ghost that has a chance to do that. I don't think I know what the percentage is of the shade doing the shadow model for the events triggered by Monkey Paw, Summoning Circle, and Music Box. So the events triggered by the tarot cards do not count for this ability because obviously you just get a random ghost event. So the ghost can do any ghost events aside from the Oni being able to do the airball when you force an event for the tarot cards. But all the other ones, I believe, will always... The only ghost that has the chance to do the shadow model for those would be the shade. So we are good to go. So it was the shade that was being sneaky. Hi, Mike. It's good to see you. How are you today? You never seen that? That was sick, right? It's pretty cool. Want to take your roommates to a Wagyu? I don't know how to pronounce it, actually. A Japanese hotspot place. Get served by robots after ordering from an iPad? Ugh. Gross. That would scare me. Robots terrify me. Hopefully the food's good, though. Sneaky shades, indeed. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do one more for the day, and then we're gonna call it early, just because, like, my throat's struggling, my brain's struggling. So what map do we want to end with for the day? I think I'm gonna do... Grafton, that's kind of a lot. I just want to do a Willow. I just want cozy maps.
All right, we're here.
I said it right. Nice. So I realized I've never had to say it aloud before, and I was like, uh-oh. I'm gonna butcher it, but...
Nothing to report. But
We
it
got
looks like
Brendan
you're
Robinson. We need a photo of the ghost, repel, and cleanse the area. You got it. It's a blood moon. Nice chill Willow. You might have spoken a little too soon there, Barry. So now, ghosts are going to be even more aggressive and active, and they're going to be even faster. So instead of 100% speed, we get 125% speed. So all ghosts are most likely going to sound a little bit on the fast side. So let's go ahead. What do I want to take in besides this? Let's get a video. Let's do it. And Barry, thank you so much for the 50 biddies. I appreciate it. Nice chill Willow. Sounds about right. What a way to go. Okay, I do have a hiding spot there and no music box or tarot cards. Let's go ahead and try and get the lights on in the kitchen so I can kind of loop it a little bit. Not hearing... Oh. Just kidding, it's actually in the garage. Okay, it's not super fast. So I want to say this is a normal speed ghost. Let's go ahead and smudge it, record it. Not Phantom for sure. Don't think that's Oni Blink either. Now I need to run. Okay. So yeah, I want to say that was a normal speed ghost, but I'm not 100% positive, unfortunately. But I feel pretty confident in saying that's not a Thay or a Moroi, because those would be super freaking fast. Hantu would have sounded much faster in its cold room, but also keep in mind I am starting with the breaker on, so there's a chance that the room by default started off warm and is going to get colder the longer I'm in there. So a Hantu could actually end up starting slow if you have the breaker on, but I also did hear it getting faster in line of sight, so I want to say it's not a Hantu based on that, but that's just something to keep in mind if you are doing a custom where you have your breaker on by default. Can kind of mess up a Hantu test at the very start, because you got to give the map time for the ghost to like be in a certain area long enough to actually cool it down. Totes awesome. Totes my goats. My God, I used to say that all the time. I forgot about that phrase. Hey, you throwing nonsense in here? I'm gonna place this right there on the invisible flat truck. Dang it! Ah! You bitch! My camera! I forgot I dropped it. Could've gotten a nice video there, but oh well. Let's try this again. Nice. Where are you? Oh, come on. How does that not count? That's so frustrating. Can you imagine being a ghost hunter and you have a video that clearly shows that the ghost is right in front of you, but then they're like, oh, you only filmed it for 2.5 seconds when we needed at least 3 seconds, so we're not going to count that as evidence. You suck. Like, can you imagine? I was hiding behind tote bins. Ah, thank you for the explanation. It gets funnier when you explain it. Okay, we need to do an Onryo test though, so we go ahead and grab one of these. Sucks to be you! Sucks to suck, bro! I will never understand. Hey, that is a nice ghost photo. Absolutely beautiful. Wait, Peak Wolf! It's the sound of your people! Quick! It wants to seduce you! I can't turn it off. Send help. Send help immediately. I need to make sure I'm still holding a incense though, so let me throw that down. Get the key back. They're singing in harmony. Okay, so it did just eat the crucifix underneath the lit lantern. So there's a very good chance it is not an Onryo. But again, keep in mind because of the tier 3 crucifix. Darn you, I just put down my camera. Wait. Okay, well, there's a light glowing ghost event, so we get a lot of those. It could very well be an indicator that we might be dealing with a mare, because mares are more likely to blow out lights in events. But any ghost can end up doing that, so it's not a guarantee. Let's go ahead and bring this in. Like I said, with the tier 3 crucifix, there is a slight chance that a Onryo could be outside of range of the candle and still be inside of range of the tier 3 crucifix specifically. So you have to be a little bit more cautious with that, where it's not an absolute, like, if it eats the crucifix underneath the lit lantern, you can't immediately say, no, it can't be an Onryo like normal. So it is a downside of playing with the tier 3 crucifix. It's hunting me. I refuse. But it started that hunt in the garage and then blew out the lantern again, so I want to say it's probably not an Onryo. I need to put down salt for a ray test. It's definitely not Deogen, Thay, or Moroi. It's not getting faster on electronics, so I'd say not a Raiju. Don't think it sounds quiet. Right now it's in the basement, so that's kind of a bad time to listen for volume. Definitely not Revenant. Yeah, I think volume-wise it sounds all right, so it can't be a Myling, which would be much quieter than other ghosts during hunts. And that goes, that applies to both their hunting noise and their footstep sounds. Let's go ahead and put some salt down, see if it's a wraith or not. I'll also get a video recording off of it if it'll step through it. Hello? Just a normal light switch toggle. Fascinating. Disturb salt. Beautiful. Are you a mare? If you're a mare, can you turn off the light right now? Mr. Mare, do it for the vine. All right, you blew out these lights because you're a jerk. Where did my photo camera go? Is that still in the garage? Because I know I had a photo camera at some point in time. I didn't accidentally take it back to the van with me, did I? Hi there. Oh, hey, look, a haunted mirror. Nice. I can get a picture of that. Okay. Still no sign of any ghost orbs. It's hunting me. Let's do a yokai test. Hey, are you a yokai? Hello, hello, hello? Oh, I think I see a bone. Okay, seems like it followed me no problem, so I'd say not a yokai. Went down to the basement. Wish I had a light in that room now, though, because I want to look for Obake shape-shifting. Actually, no, because we didn't see that at all during the first hunt, and we did loop it around quite a bit, so never mind. I think I'm going to go ahead and rule out Obake based on that, because we would have seen it at least once during that first hunt. Blink is normal, so not Phantom or Oni. Stepped in Salt, so not a Wraith. It's not getting faster in line of sight of me when it's far away, so I'd say not a Jinn. Is there a ghost event? Oh my god. I didn't even notice there's a ghost event going on. I could have been recording that, you bastard. Alright. Welp. What can you do? Ah! Here's my camera. Get that back. On. Alright, so you're a bear then. Cool! Thank you! Appreciate it! Now please don't kill me. So that was most likely the mare ability because it immediately flicked off that light once I tried to turn it back on. But airball. So chances are it is a mare, but keep in mind other ghosts can accidentally do that same ability where if they were just going to go toggle the light switch, whether it was going to be on or off, could just happen right before you go to switch it as well. So sometimes you can get bamboozled by other ghosts, but in addition to it kind of trying to keep the light off in the garage, it blowing the lights in the kitchen, it feels very, very mare-like. So we definitely know it's not Hantu because again, normal speed, normal volume, didn't have any problem following me with my electronics on. Not the twins, not the mimic. I don't think it's throwing enough to be a poltergeist. Hunted before 3 minutes had passed, so it definitely can't be a spirit. Doesn't seem super aggressive, so most likely not demon. But I'm definitely leaning towards mare, but also, how close am I? I'm nowhere close to a perfect game, actually. I did all my side objectives. I kind of want to wrap this up with a perfect game, though, because I did see that bone in there. So we could always go and take some sanity meds and get some more opportunities to get some media. So let's do that. I'm also going to bring in motion sensor because easy video. And then we can also confirm if it ever tries to early hunt. Because American early hunt, if the lights are off in its room at 60% sanity. If the lights are on, it is a late hunter and will not be able to hunt until after 40%. We can always, turn off the lights when you're not ready for it. Let's see if it's still in the garage, though. Yep, still here. Nice. Ah! Okay, well... I think it wants me to go. It's like, I am 100% a mare. Here's my ability again, you bitch. Get out. That's what it feels like it's happening. I just did the mare ability again. So I'm gonna assume this is definitely a mare. Excuse me. No. Bad ghosty. Did I get a picture of the burning crucifix? I did not. So let's get a picture of that. Picture of the haunted mirror. And Rachel, welcome on in. It's good to see you. How are you today? Hope the weekly challenge went or is going well. You're assuming 2 hours in. I'm probably done. Yes. I meant to update my title so that it didn't say we were still doing the weekly challenge, but alas, I am jet lagged and sleepy and I completely forgot about it. So we are in fact done with the weekly challenge. It went all right. We had some nasty ghosts for that one, but we got it done. Only 3 tries, right? So once is a coincidence, twice is on purpose. Dan mares, right? Hey, I'm just happy this mare is actually doing its abilities. That's sick. So I am actually going to turn this off so it doesn't roam away from this room because the mares are more likely to roam away if you have the lights on. And they can... Really? You're not going to count? Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, come on. They're more likely to do far away roams as well. So if you get a ghost that does a gigantic roam, like if it's here and then all of a sudden it's down over this direction after like just a couple of minutes, like there's a good chance it could be a mare trying to get away from the light. Where are you? Where are you? Dang it, I didn't even see it. That's unfortunate. And Peak Wolf, thank you again for the 50 biddies. Jeb, it's good to see you. How's it going today? Your cat at least had the courtesy. Boop. Did I already get an EMF photo? Nope, I'm good. So that's all unique, and then I need a bone photo, which was back here. Your cat at least had the courtesy to wait until your workday was over to start blocking your monitor. That is very very nice of your cat. Wish my cat would sometimes do that, but also she's adorable, so I love her. And Skylo, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the 41 heckin' months. You hyper-focused too hard at the work and lost track of time. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Okay, we're so close to getting a perfect game on a blood moon. We just need a couple more sound recordings and we're good to go. That is actually super exciting because with the blood moon, you also get an extra 10% added on to your payout. So let's see if we can't get our sound recordings. Can relight this. That will count because I think all I've gotten was what? The Get Out. And hey, little Spectre, welcome on in. How are you today? You're relaxing and doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Jeb. You love blood moons. Sad you don't get them often. Hello? Can you speak to me? Give me a little whisper in my ear? Do a ghost event? No, okay, not that. Don't do that. That works. Thank you. Beautiful. Whoop. Hi. Hi. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you were this side this whole time? Wait, did that count? Are you kidding me? It didn't record at all because I don't think I remembered to click the record button properly. Oopsies. I is professional. Stop turning off my breaker, bro. Yes, a laugh? That's different from a whisper? Because I think we got paranormal talking, right? Yes, all unique. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm fairly confident this is a mirror because we've had one light blown out, 2 things that looked like mirror abilities, so we should be good. All right. Let's get out of here. Make sure I got Mare down. Let's see if we can get one perfect game on a blood moon today. And Rachel, thank you so much for the 3 months. I really appreciate it. Finally get to use your Prime. Let's go. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Could have chosen to use that Prime sub on anyone else's channel, and you chose here, and it means the absolute world to me. Like, thank you so much. Sort of horribly unlucky. You tend to get blood moons a lot. I get them a decent amount. I wouldn't say like anything abnormally large, but they come and go. Okay, but we do need to call it because my throat is just absolutely raw right now. So I need to make sure to go get some tea, but look at that money. Not bad. Perfect investigation. But I need to go drink some tea, rest up, so that hopefully I can be back to normal tomorrow, because hopefully I don't get sick from traveling. You know, traveling in airports is always risky, especially when all of this is happening, you know. America's doing great, let me tell you. So yeah, I need to go get some rest and hopefully feel better tomorrow. It's like I'm not feeling sick, but it's like just like my body is just sluggish. It's not a real word, but it feels right, you know?
Your posture,
you know?
gremlin.
But anyways, do I actually have money to... Oh, I do have 15,000. Oh, I'm getting my tier 3 incense right now. I'm only gonna have $200 after doing that, though. That seems like a really bad idea. Whoops, I already clicked the button. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and go find somebody to raid. Rest up. It's good to see you. I'm back. Yeah, it's good to be back. Let's go ahead. Get this all up and ready to go. Remember, guys, go buy your $80 hoodies. Go, 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 go. If you aren't spending $80 on a cheap... $80? I should just stop talking at this point. My brain's broken. Anyways, let's move on. $80 hairs. There it is. There it is. But anyways, if you guys did not know, we do have a YouTube channel where I do post a lot of educational Phasmophobia content, but I've also branched out. No, don't raid me right now. I'm raiding out. Oh no. Oh no. Hey Raiders, welcome on in, Sloth. It's so good to see you. How are you, my friend? Natty Dreamer, it's nice to have you. Aggro, welcome on in. We can blame it on the tiredness, absolutely. Because, yeah, for Raiders coming on in, if you don't know me, my name is Amber. We play a lot of Phasmophobia around here. We also do a wide variety of other horror games and some spooky puzzle games as well. Right now, I am a little bit jet lagged. I just got back from vacation last night at like 11 p.m., so I am very much out of it. So we're actually calling it a little bit early today for stream, because usually we go for like another hour or so, but I am just feeling a little bit under the weather as it is. So we are about to go and raid out ourselves. We'll take you along with us to go and raid into another lovely person. I've already got someone picked out. That's someone we haven't raided in a while, but I love them to death. But as I was saying, YouTube channel, and over the weekend, a couple of videos did go live. So I did a playthrough of a really unique horror platformer that's about you're a chicken trying to escape a factory. It is actually really cool. I was kind of nervous it was gonna like touch a little bit too hard on some subjects that I would not be comfortable with like showing on my YouTube channel, but it ended up being a pretty good balance of being like, no, that was just fun. So I really enjoyed that, and I can't wait because it was a demo, so I can't wait for the full release of that. It was called what? Saberus, I think is how it was pronounced. It was really fun. So if you like horror platformers, go and check that one out. And then I did do another You Guess the Ghost Phasmophobia playthrough where I played the game without giving away what I thought the ghost was, so that you guys can kind of practice identifying ghosts without having to worry about keeping yourselves alive. So another episode of that went live yesterday if you guys want to go and check that out. Then we also have a VODs channel where I post all my previous unedited streams if anyone is ever curious about those. A Chaos Corner channel where I do more slice of life content, and I've gone real life ghost hunting there. So that is always a lot of fun. And then we do have a Discord if anyone wants to come and hang out with us outside of stream time. You saw that Smile Dog one a few days ago. That one was freaky. That game shocked me. I had no idea if it was gonna be good when I started playing it, and I was so happy I did. Oh, that was a good one. That was so good. I think the full game will do so. Yeah. And there's a possibility, but you're clocking out early too, not feeling great. I'm sorry to hear that, Zoth. I hope you get feeling better as quickly as possible. Go get some rest. Again, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you to everyone out there lurking. You guys are absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot say thank you enough for all the people that just come and sit and hang out with us. Even if you never say anything, like, we appreciate you being here. You are recognized. It means the absolute world to me. We love you so very much. Big, huge shout out to our lurkers in chat. But Asla, you too, thank you so much for being here. Pink Wolf, thank you so much for being with us. Let's go ahead and start this raid. We're gonna raid our lovely friend Punch Muffin, who is doing, let's see, looks like she is trying to get her new badge. Oh, she's so close to getting it too. She's on 48 out of 50 playthroughs on, what map is she doing? Grafton. So yeah, she's 2 more correct ghosts on Grafton, and she'll be able to get that badge. So let's go and help support our lovely friend. Tiago, it's so good to see you. Hello and goodbye to you as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be feeling back to normal if I can get some rest. So hopefully we'll have our normal length stream tomorrow. Barry, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you guys are not subscribing, go ahead and use this raid message. If you are subscribed, go ahead and use that raid message. Just copy and paste that directly into Punch's chat once we... Oh, no! I lied! Don't do that. Don't do that. I can't delete my own messages, but ignore those. I forgot. Use these ones instead. So that's for non-subscribers, and this is for subscribers. I forgot, because Punch doesn't like caps in her chat, and we will absolutely respect that. We are not going to scream at her. So use those second ones. I almost forgot, but I remembered. So use the ones without the caps for Punch's chat. Copy and paste those directly in there. Let's see, and Snails, it's good to see you as well. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes. Phasmophobia Community Game Day for this month will be next Friday, so September 19th will be Community Day, so keep that on your calendars if you want to come and play some games with us. Fool, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Pay, you're so freaking amazing. So no screaming. No, save it for your own stream, because you know you gotta save your throat. You know people will come there for your screaming. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow for who knows what, because I have yet to pick a game. But hopefully I'll see you then. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your days. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everyone.